The reason there's a couple of games I really want to play this week. This one's so fun. We're not going to learn about video games, but we're going to learn through this game. Hey, allies. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee are pretty low on your hype index. They are. So I have a game to give the series some much needed love. Pokédex or Animal Planet? Working on a better name. Apparently didn't find one. I've listed a mix of Pokemon entries and random animal facts. Okay. If you think the line belongs to a Pokédex entry, say Pokédex. And if you think it's referring to an animal, say Animal Planet. Not necessarily these facts came from Animal Planet.
Okay,
that's just the name.
Got it.
Love and respect always, Tanner Methvin. Okay, here we go. The yellow stripes on its body absorb sunlight to convert into electrical energy.
Pokédex.
Nope, that's an oriental wasp.
Wow.
I wasn't even done. This
What?
makes them don't peek, blood.
Okay.
This makes them most active during the day when the sun is at its brightest. This is gonna be a hard game.
Into electrical energy?
Yes.
Wow.
Electrical.
Let me just start
Electrical
off.
eels, they're
Yeah, get ready. This isn't.
Yeah, but they don't like absorb from it. Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Nature's amazing.
it is.
Get ready. Let's get back to easy. Its cry can be higher than 115 decibels, louder than a supersonic jet engine.
That
Animal
has to
Planet.
be Pokedex.
That's real. Those are pigs.
Yeah, I don't mention jets in Pokemon.
Oh, that's cheating, Jets.
Well, I mean,
How's
cheating
that
from my
cheating?
my
That's really
two
funny.
Pokemon games I played.
Because you weren't like, that's a pig, but you were like, oh, that's not a Pokedex. I love that.
Louder than a jet.
Louder than a supersonic jet
I'm doing
engine.
bad at
Just
this.
little pigs squealing. Ooh, that makes me mad. Pigs are strange. Okay. To avoid crushing the baby it carries in its pouch, it always sleeps standing up.
Pokedex.
real. That's a kangaroo.
Blood, you got a stance? You ran out of time on that one.
Pokedex.
Jones, what Pokemon is that?
Kangas? Or Khan?
Yes, you got there. Kangaskhan, yes.
I couldn't remember if I couldn't remember if it was like a Roo situation where like Khan was the baby and
Oh, yeah.
Kangas was the.
No, it's just it. That's just Kangaskhan. Doesn't
Okay.
evolve. Just has a baby always.
Ah, cool.
Pokemon are weird. Because it's like, if the baby comes out and then it doesn't have a baby in its pouch, what is that baby? What is that baby? Though regarded as peaceful, beautiful creatures, they will happily drink blood for its nutrients if given the opportunity.
Pokedex.
That has to be real.
That's real. That's butterflies.
Oh. How do you know they're happily when they
Yeah, I don't know. Man.
I don't imagine a Pokedex referencing drinking blood directly. They'll find some other weird way to reference it.
Okay.
Pokedex actually they get nasty sometimes.
Okay.
It can topple an Indian elephant by enveloping the prey in 2 seconds.
Animal Planet.
Is that a snake or something? Or a gator?
Blood waiting on your guess.
Yeah, I would have to be Animal Planet.
That's a Pokemon.
Oh,
Really? They mention India?
Yes, Jones, this is one of the rare exceptions of them and now talking about a country and an actual animal. Right? It's not like it can take down. So that's Ghastly. Ghastly the ghost. A little ghost orb can somehow grow large enough to envelop an Indian elephant. No. Like, the Pokedex is full of such nonsense. Like, that's not what a Ghastly does. Don't write that. That's... anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll mention countries. Like, they mention China in a Pokedex entry. It's weird. It's really, real weird. Not consistent.
Just give me a square footage of envelopment. I don't need another animal reference.
2 seconds. That's all it takes, too.
Yeah, I should have won my gut on that, but it's just weird.
Elephant doesn't deserve that.
It can sense the electric fields of all living things, allowing it to hunt through electrolocation without even using its eyes, ears, or nose.
I mean, that sounds like it could be either one, but I'm going to go with Animal Planet.
Pokedex I'm going with.
Animal Planet.
Oh.
What animal is that?
What's a shark?
It's a platypus.
Oh, platypus too.
And
Okay.
the fact is that they do it through the bill. The electrolocation through the platypus's bill.
It's just the all living things kind of threw me off. That seems like
Yeah.
something that someone that's writing a type of animal would write, and not necessarily someone that's
Not
doing
all
scientific
at
research.
once.
Because
Right, yes, not all living things on the planet.
that means that platypus was tested against every living organism on the planet. Who knows? There might be something at the bottom of the ocean we've never met yet.
Yeah,
Where
platypus.
the platypus is like, huh?
Can you find that
Yeah,
platypus?
exactly.
Their fingerprints are so similar to humans that they have confused crime scene investigators.
Pokedex.
Animal Planet.
I think
Animal
that's
Planet.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Is
What
it
animal is
monkeys?
that? No.
Oh.
Koalas.
Whoa!
Wow.
Isn't this fun?
What koala was at a crime scene?
It looks like we found him.
We had to let him out.
We got him.
What do you mean you let him out? Turned out to be a koala.
Turned out to be a koala.
You're fired.
Oh my
I wouldn't
god.
lie
I
about
love this
that.
game. I love this game. They are sensitive to danger from an early age. If they sense a hazardous situation while in the egg, they will hatch early to escape.
Pokédex for fun. Could totally be Animal Planet, but I have no idea.
Pokédex.
That's real. That's a red-eyed tree frog.
Oh.
Isn't that sick? Just like, oh, danger. Like, how do you know? How do you even know, you little sleeping baby? Its skin is...
Actually, if you look at frog eggs in development, but they're saying, are they frogs at that time or are they tadpoles?
Good question, Blood.
Okay.
Yeah, you're a tadpole when you come out of your frog egg.
Yeah.
I mean, some frogs might not be.
Yeah, like how would a tadpole know of danger, really?
But,
Maybe
but
water
at the same
jostling
time, either way, when you see them, like when you see the eggs and like they're magnified, like you actually do see like tadpoles swimming around inside the eggs. So it's not that hard for me to understand, but it's kind of crazy.
Sure. Its skin is very thin. If it is exposed to light, its blood heats up, causing it to grow weak.
Animal Planet.
Blood, I need to guess.
Pokédex, because it just feels weird that it would be weak.
It's Pokédex.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good.
And I would never guess this too. Diglett.
Oh.
Diglett, the little brown guy with the red nose. That's the if it comes out in sunlight, apparently it grows weak because its blood heats up.
Ooh.
Nah, dude, nah, Pokédex. When it encounters an unusual smell, it foams at the mouth and spreads that foam all over the spines on its body. The purpose of this is unknown.
Animal Planet.
Pokédex.
Animal Planet.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Hedgehog.
What weird?
Hedgehogs.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just unusual
know.
smell. It just starts foaming and then just spreads it all over its spines. What are you doing, hedgehogs? That smells weird.
the things we didn't know about Sonic.
They need to incorporate that into Sonic as a danger. If at any point you like run into an unusual smell, he just starts foaming up.
That's dangerous information. You just imagine like finding a hedgehog in the wild and just taking out some juicy fruit. It's not doing it. Give me that strawberry.
Yeah, like what is the unusual smell? Its droppings are hot, so people used to put them in their clothes to keep themselves warm.
What?
Animal Planet.
Yeah, Animal Planet.
That's Pokemon.
Used to,
Yeah.
but don't anymore.
They don't do it anymore.
If you go into a store,
It would not
and
be
you ask
civilized.
for some Pokemon poop clothes.
Darumaka
No,
Jones. You haven't met Darumaka yet, but you will someday. He was in black and white. Man, that's funny. What a dumb thing to come up with, right?
I should have known because what poop stays warm forever? What?
Yeah.
Oh, Pokemon. Yeah. Yes.
My coat's all hard now. Give me that fresh coat.
Oh, but like seals. I don't know. Yeah.
I want to play a game that is more of one of our more popular games that we've ever played. Pokédex or Real Animal. This is so fun. Yes.
I like this one.
Tanner Methvin has brought us more. Has more of the same game, and you know what? I'm willing to play more of the same game.
My hometown was called Meth Heaven.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Good joke. I like it. So okay, yeah. Basically, that's the premise. I'll skip most of those things. If you haven't played this game, were you two, either of you here for the
I
first
was
time we
here.
played this? Okay, Blood
No,
was.
but I feel like I get it.
You absolutely. Okay. Sometimes they drink so much blood they can't fly anymore. Then they fall to the ground and become food for others.
Real.
Real animal.
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
That's a Pokemon.
Oh, damn it.
Sounds real. Sounds pretty real. That's Golbat. Golbat drinks
Oh,
too
nice.
much blood. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I was thinking it was a bat, though. I was close.
Yeah, you
Well,
were.
when you-
Yeah,
when
exactly.
A good reminder of how just vicious Pokedex entries could be. Okay.
Yeah. Drinks too much blood, it just becomes food for more Pokemon.
Right.
Yeah, it was when it just becomes food. It's like, well, that doesn't sound right.
That's
Yeah.
the trick. That's the trick of this game.
Well done, Bloodworth.
Also, wait, does that confirm that Pokemon eat each other?
They do.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I didn't know that.
They do horrible things to each other.
Oh, they're like,
my.
yeah. I
and
remember,
also like weirdly horrible things to children all the time. Yeah.
I remember hearing that some eat the eggs of other Pokemon. And
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
I remember hearing that,
Good memory, Jones.
reading it.
Pokemon's messed up.
Yep.
They are very protective by nature and honk at an intimidating volume. Some countries even use them to guard police stations instead of dogs.
Real. Geese.
Real.
Yeah, that is geese. Well done, Ian. Dogs was a giveaway. Dogs are almost never mentioned in any Pokedex entry.
Sure.
You know what the giveaway was for me? The word countries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, John.
Dead
country,
giveaway.
exactly. that
Again,
was it for
countries
me.
existing is a rare thing. In
I had it
Pokemon.
at loud honk.
Yeah.
I was like, that's geese. Those things are terrifying.
But you know, we gotta start easy. Its tongue contains flexible bones, so it will wrap its tongue around its cranium to protect itself from damage.
Oh.
This is a Pokemon.
Pokemon.
I hope
You
it's
wish
real.
it's
Oh,
real.
no.
What?
Yes.
Woodpeckers.
Oh,
What?
Can you believe what?
Woodpeckers are Greninja?
What?
Yes. They have bones in their tongues, and when they're falling, they wrap their tongue around their skull.
This was something where I was like, I'm sure I've read that in a Pokemon
I know.
century.
What kind of woodpecker?
I don't
It's
know.
got to be a very specific woodpecker.
When you start googling woodpecker, tongue autofills after it.
No way. I
Yeah.
guess this is a fact that blows a lot of people
This is
away.
making me feel less comfortable about existing in this
Oh,
world.
it's so long.
For woodpeckers?
Ah!
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, all right.
Everyone at home, Google it. It has been known to become so angry that it dies as a result.
That's a Pokemon.
Real.
God,
Real.
I hope it's real.
I need more guesses. That is a Pokemon.
Oh.
Primeape.
Yeah.
Primeape becomes so mad it just
Yeah.
dies.
That's a Pokemon.
What kind of maniac do you have to be to write that for a kid's game? Why do you do that?
Somebody that's crunching on a game.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I gotta write
Wrote that.
700 of these.
It gets so mad that it dies. There, die.
Just like me.
Let me sleep.
Because that is its Pokemon Sun entry. It's like, what more can I say about Primeape?
Right.
What do you want from me? Yeah, that's so funny. It always runs full speed and only in straight lines. It is very challenged by gently curving roads.
Real.
Pokemon.
Real.
Pokemon.
That's a Pokemon.
Ah.
That's Lanoon, a very unpopular Pokemon. Lanoon sucks. Lanoon is a bad Pokemon.
I don't. Who is Lanoon?
Don't at me. Lanoon is it's basically it's a mammal that's basically, I don't even know what to compare it to, like a gentle badger. It's just a long.
Oh,
yes.
That's a very boring Pokemon.
It's just a gentle badger. Yes.
Okay.
Got it.
What generation is that?
White and brown. That is, I think Lanoon is before Black and White. That's my
Okay,
guess. I
so
think it's Diamond and Pearl. I think
Okay,
it's Diamond
okay.
and Pearl.
It's not from.
I've not.
Sun
I've
and
not.
Moon?
I've like
It is
no
not from
experience
Sun
with
and Moon.
that.
I should have known with the emphasis
Generation
on roads.
3, is that?
The mention of roads.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
that's
is
where
It
I
has a
was like-
problem with
Yeah.
roads. You know, roads
Yeah,
are much
what-
more
what
prevalent in
animal would
Pokemon
be
games than they
too
are
worried
in the
about
real world.
worlds?
We're not keeping score, are we?
No.
Okay. Just for
Despite
funsies.
spending their entire life in the water, though Ben, I do think you are winning, they are notoriously
so. I
bad
hope so.
swimmers. They have been known to perish from exhaustion during stormy weather.
Real.
Real.
Can you read it one more time? Is that unfair?
No, it's an interesting fact. Despite spending their entire life in the water, they are notoriously bad swimmers. They have been known to perish from exhaustion during stormy weather.
I think it's real. My guess is a seal.
I
My guess
also.
is a
I
toad.
also think it's real.
I want to hear more It is real, but I want to hear more guesses of what this animal is.
Or a sea lion.
Some kind of frog? Like a smaller
I'm
animal?
thinking a toad mostly.
I don't know if you're going to guess it. Seahorse.
Oh.
That popped in the brain.
Yeah.
But I was like,
Yeah,
why
just
would it be a
kinda-
seahorse? That's why I countered that.
Seahorses have weak little dumb little flippers,
Tiny
right?
little
They have
wings.
crazy bodies and like just little flippers on the sides, and they just die. Just like, oh, sorry, the water's too rough. I'm an aquatic animal, but I'm gonna just die here. That's so nuts.
This is like my favorite segment for any podcast ever.
It's
know.
I
really
love
fun.
Really, really good.
It has impressive muscles, which it shows off to potential mates by flexing like humans, emphasizing the biceps in particular. However, it cannot move its legs independent of one another on land or move backwards.
Pokemon.
Kangaroo.
I was gonna guess like Machoke.
Gotta give it to
Real.
Ian. That's kangaroo. I'm gonna. If you peg it immediately, that's it. Yes.
Well done, Ian.
Woo!
Wow.
Kangaroos showing off their muscles.
Yeah. There's some
Flexing it
ripped-
like
Yeah.
humans.
Yeah, you're right. There's,
Yeah.
I've seen
I've
some
seen
kangaroos.
I
Yeah.
thought it was like a
Some
Machoke
flexing,
until you were talking
smoking
about
flexing.
the movement.
And funny,
part.
they can't walk. They have to they basically have to
Yeah.
hop.
Well done, Ian. That was
I
impressive.
didn't know that. I didn't know they literally can't walk. I thought they just preferred to hop. That's nuts.
Despite their ferocious appearance, they can't roar, but chirp like birds instead. Additionally, they are quite anxious to the point where caretakers often provide them with support animals.
Oh, this has to
Real.
be real.
Real, yeah. Oh, dear. The silence.
I'm gonna guess Pokemon.
It's real,
Okay.
but I don't think you'll ever guess what this animal is.
Sloth. Panda.
No. Despite their ferocious appearance,
Oh.
Yeah, I'm thinking some kind of a cat.
it is. It's a cheetah.
Oh, what?
Oh.
Cheetahs can't roar. They just chirp like birds. No. I feel like positive I've seen a cheetah roar.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Or you feel like you've watched like a lot of nature documentaries
Yes.
where they put them in slow motion, but there's somebody narrating over them.
Yeah.
So you have the roar in your head, but it's just a chirp.
Have you never heard cat do that?
No.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard many cats make
your
many
cats ever
noises.
done that?
Chirping, no.
Oh, West
They're looking
only
out the window?
chirps.
Make
Yeah,
the noise.
he only chirps.
Make the noise.
It's like it's funny because veterinarians or just animal doctors and researchers like aren't 100% sure why they do it. My thing is they're simulating the biting thing. So if you see like a cat looking out the window and it sees a bird, it's like
It's like this? Is it this noise Ian's playing for us
Yeah.
right now?
That's a
No.
cheetah.
oh, that's a cheetah.
Yeah.
That's a bird.
That's
a cheetah.
nuts.
I'm watching.
My
it do
semblance of reality can only take so much.
That
So
is
it could be
nuts.
that it's like it wants to bite on something, or maybe it's some kind of attempt at a call to like get birds or small animals to get closer to them.
It
I think
looks
it's
like
cute
it's
they
just
like
laying
support
there.
animals. I think it's cute that cheetahs need support animals as well.
Cheetah with a little monkey.
Yeah.
Just hanging out.
Dang.
Their skin is so thin that they will be burned if sunlight hits them. When it gets cold out, they gather together to warm one another's bodies.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
It is. You said that so
Pokemon,
confidently. Do you know
yeah.
what
When
it
you
is?
said their skin, I just was like, okay, here we go.
Really? That was
yeah,
what
for
took
some
that?
reason, I don't know why.
I don't think you could guess. It's Zubat.
I was gonna.
Were you gonna guess Zubat?
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
I swear to you, I
I'm so
was.
sorry, dude.
It's like this. Like the second or third time, I was like, oh yeah. No, I was really gonna say Zubat.
Dang.
Yeah.
Shout him out, Ben. Believe in yourself.
Okay. All right. We just got to be more confident. But when I'm confident, I'm wrong. That's why. That's where the unconfidence.
That's the human condition, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Despite its intimidating fangs, it lacks the ability to create poison. So it eats poisonous frogs and stores their toxins in its neck.
Real.
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 Yeah, that's good. That's real. That's a
Oh.
snake. It's obviously a snake.
Yeah.
The type is a tiger keelback.
Tiger.
Wow.
Yeah, it's an Asian snake, apparently, in parentheses.
Nope.
It produces approximately 10 gallons of saliva per day.
Yummy.
Great.
Pokemon.
I want that to
Is
be
that a
real,
new-
but-
Oh, that's a new
That's
one.
a new one?
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry.
Just that
That's a new
sentence?
fact. Yes, it
Yeah,
produces approximately 10 gallons.
That's a Pokemon.
No, that's real.
What was your guess, Ian?
I want it to be real.
It's real.
Yeah.
Wow.
What animal produces 10 gallons of saliva?
Okay, let's think.
A hippo?
A hippopotamus?
Oh,
yeah.
I love that guess.
That is a very good guess.
It's not a hippo.
A bison.
No, it's an
No.
animal we like. We really like this animal.
We really like this animal.
Yeah.
Chicken.
We got to bond with this
A
animal
Saint
to raise
Bernard.
its stats.
Oh, just dogs?
Yeah.
No, it's like
Elephant?
we can go to this animal to carry our weapons for us.
Horse.
Elephants?
Horse, yeah.
Oh, horse.
Yeah.
10 gallons?
10 gallons.
10 gallons. You gross horse.
Wow,
Stop
that 10 gallons is a lot.
That's a lot.
And when you think of when you think of like horses, they do just have like wet mouths.
I wonder
Well,
if Don
camels
knows
would have
that.
been another
I
good
wanna,
guess.
I want to ask Don.
Camels spit a lot. And
Oh,
If he
yeah,
knows
camel.
Oh yeah, he knows. He knows his horse. facts.
Okay.
Don knows.
Its dung is an explosive substance and can be put to various uses.
Real.
Pokemon.
Real.
A real Pokemon.
It's a Pokemon.
That's a Pokemon.
With using the word dung.
Yes.
Explosive
Interesting.
dung. Come on.
And Turtonator, I don't know if you've seen him. Turtonator he's got a big red shell and he's always looking behind his back. That big dumb turtle dragon has explosive dung.
But it's like a pyro situation where like he can't light it himself, you know, with his
And
powers.
he's so smug.
You
He's
need
so
to-
smug. You
need
can't.
to- you need to be there with the.
Somebody
Flamethrower.
took Turtonator's dung and said, "Man, we gotta try. We gotta try." We teased this last week. It's time to play a very popular game created by Tanner Methvin. Pokemon or real animal?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Been
I
doing so much
love
hunting red
this.
down right for this.
Yep. This one to me, I had to put this first because it's so obvious, but it's still very interesting. Its venom can cause a strange condition that reverses puberty in humans, making adults' bodies physically more like children. Pokemon or real animal?
It's gotta be real.
Real.
That's a real animal, right? Obviously, a Pokédex entry wouldn't go that far, right? So yeah, that's a Russell's Pit Viper. It's a South Asian snake, and that is a real thing.
Wow.
Whoa.
You got to catch somebody at the right age. You know, you're not gonna have a guy in his 50s all of a sudden. It's not like Big.
Yeah,
you
right,
know,
right, right.
it's not like Tom
We
Hanks.
can market this.
I know, right?
Jack,
Exactly.
yeah.
It's
We
kind
can
of like a
market
fountain of
this.
Yeah,
youth.
you just
Yeah.
put this in a cream and we're
Yeah.
set.
Yeah,
Like,
we're set.
But there's something there.
There's something there.
There's something there. Break it apart. Figure this out for me. When walking on land, it covers its bodies with a poisonous film. Sorry, singular body. It
was
covers
like,
its
whoa.
body with a poisonous film that keeps its skin from dehydrating.
Oh, I hope that's
Real.
real. That's so cool.
That's a Pokemon.
oh, nice.
Oh, what is it?
That's Whooper.
Whooper?
Yes.
Whooper?
Whooper. Whooper is from
Whooper.
Ruby and Sapphire. It's just kind of like a little blue bobbly guy who's got like 2 antennae coming out of his ears.
Oh yeah, there he is.
Yeah. Its spacious beak is large enough for a small child to fit inside.
That's a
That's
pelican.
real.
Sure. Yeah, real.
Yeah, real.
I mean, those exist. So. Uh-oh.
You know what? I'm going to give it to you. It's a Pokemon entry for Pelipper, who is a pelican.
Right.
So I kind of want to give you the pelican. I almost think you could fit a small child
Yeah.
in front of
You
it.
definitely can.
That's like
Yeah.
that's a sneaky answer.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
was a
know
little
about
sneaky.
that.
I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give you that
Oh,
one.
cheeky there. Daracina, dude.
Also, how do you really know? How do you really know until you do it?
Yeah.
Somebody in that world of Pokemon was like,
I'm finding lots
Yes.
of clip art of babies in pelicans.
I've done the measurements, but I mean, I want to be sure.
Wait, so we don't have confirmation that a real life baby
I'm-
could fit?
I'm
a child,
looking. I'm
a small
looking.
child even.
Yeah, I'm
What's the
looking.
difference between
I
a
don't
pelican
know.
and a stork? Stork?
Storks are skinny, man. They got skinny beaks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
storks are different.
Oh, yeah.
And big wingspan.
Yeah, I don't know.
Long
I
legs.
don't know if a child could fit into a pelican. I mean, like I'm seeing a big fish, but it's like half
Is
in.
it child or baby?
A small child.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You know what? Let's make that let's say just officially that's Pokemon.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
We lost.
Its tongue is covered in small teeth that are 10 times stronger than pure titanium.
That's got to be Pokemon because I feel like people would farm this
She's
thing
tricking all this. I'm going real.
in real life. I'm going real too.
That's real.
Yeah.
Because honestly, stronger than pure titanium is such a Pokedex entry. I was shocked this one's a real animal. That is a limpet, which is an aquatic snail.
Ew.
For reference, in pascals, the standard unit for pressure, maybe pascals then, 99.2% pure titanium has tensile strength of 434 million pascals. The limpet's teeth have tensile strength of about 5 billion.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
Yep.
what? What is this little aquatic snail? And it's just gonna like rip some stuff up with its just like weird little body. Its tongue is covered with small teeth. Okay. Nature, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nature's creepy.
So the
These
ocean.
things.
The
They,
ocean is
they look
spooky.
like little
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Stay out
shell
of there. Yeah.
starfish things, kind of.
Shelled starfish things. Can you see their tongue?
It's gross.
I'm gonna try to find one.
I remember when I told Kyle the things from Last of Us were like based on real
yeah.
things in
Cordyceps.
nature.
Heck yeah, dude.
And that ruined your day.
Dawn too. Freaks him out.
He hates the cordyceps.
yeah.
Yeah. It will hide from predators by running into water. If followed, it will turn around to grab the predator and hold it under the water, drowning it.
God.
Real.
Real.
This is real.
That's
It's too
so
dark.
specific.
This is real.
That's a gorilla.
I bet you can't guess what animal it is.
Man.
Man. Come with me. Follow me to the water.
A monkey, maybe?
Like a hippo or something?
Kangaroo.
Really?
Kangaroo, come on,
Aquatic kills?
You aquatic kills.
With a kangaroo?
Dude, kangaroos are nuts. They'll
Yeah.
like straight box you.
And yeah, this idea that's like the kangaroo knows it has a better chance in the water, so it's like, come to the water.
Yeah, come on,
We're
mate.
fighting
You're
the
in the
water.
water.
Just drowns it with its
Fight in the water.
Oh,
Dude.
Oh, can you imagine being on the beach and just looking over and it gives you a look like, what are you looking at? You're like, oh,
Got no quarrel.
yeah, cool, man. Whatever you got to do.
Now we
Right.
know, I guess. Never follow a kangaroo into the water.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
Yeah, that's good knowledge right there. That's good life advice.
they're such cowards that they won't hunt alone. When 5 or so of them get together, they suddenly turn ferocious.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
No, like Nature magazine uses the word coward
Yeah.
when describing an animal.
That was the giveaway.
Yeah.
Carvana is this Pokemon.
What is this? Like a,
It's just like an ugly fish. Every Pokemon generation just has some unappealing fish Pokemon that just populate the water, you know?
like Goldeen?
Yes, exactly.
okay.
Like a Pokemon you don't really want,
It's
but
like,
it's just
shut up,
like, well, we got to
Goldeen.
put something in there. Carvana is that type.
Filler.
Yeah. Does look like a piranha. Does look a little
Yeah.
scary, but just so filler, dude. No matter how old it gets, it never biologically turns into an adult, remaining a teenager forever.
Pokemon.
Real.
Real.
Ooh.
This is a salamander named Axolotl.
Whoa.
This is like a.
Oh, the whooper that we talked about earlier is based off of this animal.
What the hell?
Yeah, what is happening?
Biologically never turns into an adult, remaining a teenager forever. What does that mean, though?
Yeah, that's why I picked Pokemon. It's
Yeah.
just kind of like, what?
What does it
Like,
mean to
are
be a
you-
teenager
What are you
forever?
basing that off of? What's the...
Peter Pan, dude. I don't know.
Peter Pan syndrome. By the way, I think whooper
I
is
guess-
gold and silver. By the way, I think it's.
I guess if you had like an arc of development, you know, where it's like you hit a point where you hit maturity and then you just, you know, we all fall apart.
You
We're
guys
all
have
past that
seen
point
these.
now.
These are like
you think they're growing forever?
And so I
you
think
mean?
it's just that midpoint, yeah, of development stays right there.
you guys have seen these. These are like the walking underwater salamander
Yep.
types.
Teenagers forever, man. Teenagers forever, dude.
Playing Minecraft for life.
I got the tattoo.
YouTube.com/teenagersforever.
I bet it exists.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Oh,
They have such a they can't do this for that long, but they really wanted this URL. They really want to make this channel work.
That's the thing. They're...
Oh
it's
man.
like it's like a site that gets shut down.
It's like-
Or it's like
Yeah.
Menudo, they
Yeah.
they fire them all and then rehire them every like 6 years.
Shut it down.
They
dude.
make me so sad.
Shut it
It's-
down.
Okay, all right. It's incredibly popular and iconic. However, its cry is so off-putting that it is dubbed over for movies.
Real?
Real?
Yeah, what?
It's real.
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
Pokemon's not talking about that
The
stuff.
bald eagle has a
nice.
disturbing
No
cry.
way. Nice. I gotta
Off-putting,
hear
excuse
it.
me. Yeah.
What is
me
it like?
too.
I wonder if they changed I wonder if they changed it for Red Dead. So there's eagles in there.
What does it just go? "Ah!" The
I
cry
don't
that we
remember it
know?
sounding weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I
Yeah.
actually was like I just walked right up next to one. It was like on the edge of a cliff and was like, oh,
Okay, but
popped up binoculars.
Thanks for the spoiler.
Yeah, bald eagle spoilers. Bald eagles in the United States of America. Spoilers. Yeah. There are some. that clip, just that 6 seconds, will be our promo for the podcast.
absolutely.
Excellent.
When hunting, it pins the prey to the ground under its massive body. It then eats the helpless victim using the large mouth on its stomach.
Oh, Pokemon.
Oh.
Pokemon.
Oh, wait, no. this
Real.
Snorlax pit.
I don't like that you're all trying to read my expressions. That's killing me. You're like looking
No,
at
the
my
writing.
eyes.
No, the writing. It's all in the writing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
That's
mouth on the
Pokemon. Yeah.
stomach.
This is
Okay.
Pokemon. Metagross.
I thought it'd be some gross sea creature.
Yeah, because it could be
Yeah.
a starfish or something. I was just, yeah.
Right. Metagross
Or
is,
an octopus.
he's the weird four-legged. He's just very jagged. He's a big metal Pokemon. Who knew he had a belly on his
Yeah,
a mouth on his
yeah.
stomach?
Delete
dude.
that Pokemon.
Yeah, that's
Delete.
Again,
delete it.
something you
'Cause
don't
it
want to
has a
just
mouth on its
stumble
mouth.
upon on a
Yeah,
hike.
delete it.
That's like some disturbing persona
I just
monster.
don't
Yeah,
like
this ain't right.
I don't like that the Pokédex entries are like coming up with this
A
stuff.
troubled
But
developer
see, here's
made
the
that.
thing: is like,
want that.
is like these Pokemon.
Someone
You know, it's
bring
like
a Persona
I'm,
team.
I'm at the point now where I'm like, considering, playing like my next Pokemon game next year, and like really diving in, it'll be like my third game, and like I really want to get into this world, but it's like I feel like Pokemon wants to create a world that it doesn't have the balls to actually realize.
You're so right,
If
Jones.
that happens,
Yes.
I want to see Pokemon corpses on the side of the road. I want to walk into a village and be like, whoa, what happened here?
You are speaking my language, man.
You know what I mean? I'm going to like go
Yes.
through the grass, like something's going to pop out, and it's like, oh no, this is like a decomposed
Like a dead Pokemon trainer
Yes.
or something.
But then
Survival horror.
you take a picture and it adds to your Pokedex. Well, this is the corpse of this because this Pokemon does this terrible.
Like, could you
Pins it to the floor
always
and,
gonna be for
and
kids.
grinds it to dust with its mouth.
Can you imagine
its
having,
stomach
like,
mouth.
a friend in the game that you're
It's
like
evil
with
within
half
stuff,
the game,
man.
and they disappear, and you find their corpse later on in Pokemon,
yes, dude.
like
Yes.
just torn apart.
Right, because Pokemon Red and Blue starts with, hey, I've lived here my whole life because I can't leave. If I go into that grass, I will die.
Yeah,
It's not even like,
Like trainers that have Pokemon that are like fighting to the death. Like you can't revive them.
yes.
They like ambush you.
No, you gotta be able to revive them,
No.
dude. Let's
They
not take
find
the
a way.
Pokemon Center out of this.
All right.
Please, it's still an RPG.
All right.
with stakes,
With stakes.
high stakes.
Maybe like they can, if they die.
Like,
and,
if they die for real. But you can
right.
heal them up at the Pokemon Center.
okay,
You have
so
ambulances.
Just don't let them die. Just don't let them
You
die.
have like an EMT that
Yeah.
will show up. Like you'll be walking down the trail and like two guys will be carrying somebody out. and you're like,
Defibrillator, dude.
It's
on
rough.
the Pokemon.
Yes.
It's a rough life.
But
Hey.
I go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say I have information about how something can be a teenager forever.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Do we care about this?
Yes.
Fill me in.
Okay. So I'm reading about the axolotl, and it's called. They exhibit something called neoteny, Neoteny, meaning that they reach sexual maturity without undergoing metamorphosis. This generally happens because of failure of thyroid-stimulating hormone, but the reason, and I'm vastly summarizing this, but the reason basically is that it's observed in a lot of different salamander families. It's a survival mechanism, especially in aquatic environments and mountains and hills, where their food has a small amount of iodine, and it's a way to reproduce and survive in a smaller form that requires less food and less quality of food than it would if they were bigger adults, basically. So they basically just don't stimulate their thyroid, but they become sexually mature enough to reproduce before becoming quote-unquote an adult.
But they don't like grow.
Right. They want to stay small.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
It can
that's a
happen
big
in
deal.
humans too,
Yeah.
not intentionally.
Ian, I also won't be able to end the podcast without hearing what a bald eagle actually sounds like.
I was trying. I think the computer's messed up.
Oh,
The
okay,
sound
all
is,
right.
is messed up.
Computer's been a little wonky
It's
tonight.
been a little
That's scary.
wonkzilla
Okay.
What if
tonight.
it sounds like a gorgeous?
Unless I'll just really turn it up and see.
Yeah.
We'll get there. We'll get there. Four more. Here we go. They can self-medicate, knowing which plants are able to treat particular maladies.
Pokemon.
That's sheep. That's a real animal. What? Yeah. Sheep can self-medicate.
sheep.
Self-medicate.
Go sheep.
Wow.
Go sheep. And like I look at there's like other things. You know what I mean? A dog just eats grass. It's like, okay, I get that you want that grass right now. But sheep are like, no, I gotta eat that little purple flower over there because my belly feels like this. They lurk deep within caves, motionless, neither eating nor drinking. Why they don't die is not known.
What?
Pokemon.
It is a Pokemon.
Why they don't die? That's a Pokemon.
Shelgon.
Excuse me?
Shelgon is the
Sounds like
the,
a fuel company.
It's the middle form of Salamence, who is like the sick dragon. Well, he's not the sick. I kind of hate him. But anyway, Shelgon, it just looks like a big egg with two eyes in the middle of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's all about the writing. They lie deep
Yeah.
in caves. No. If you're talking about a cave-dwelling animal, they're caves.
Sure,
It's like
sniffed
deep
that one
in
out.
caves. Like, what does that mean?
Yo, what was the Pokemon way back in the day? Way early
Okay,
days.
all right.
In the egg that like hatched.
Togepi.
What was it?
Togepi.
Togepi?
Yeah, it was
Whatever
Kuribo.
happened? Whatever happened?
That's
with
from
that?
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, nice.
It's not an egg.
What happened to Togepi?
Yeah, because like I remember watching that episode as a kid, and then I'd never like found out.
It was kind of annoying. It became like a beloved party member.
Okay.
There is an evolution for it
The
called
one that
Togetic.
Misty had?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't think it ever evolved into Togetic.
Does it always stay in the show?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hate
Okay.
that kind of thing. And then that evolves into Togekiss, who's actually kind of a cool Pokemon. there's a super related thing, Huber. Once, like, near the beginning of the Gold and Silver era of Pokemon, Ash got this thing called the GS Ball. And, like, Professor Oak says, please deliver this to somebody. Maybe it was Professor Elm. Anyway, he got this thing called the GS Ball. It was gold and black and had, maybe gold and silver actually, had the letters GS on it.
Whoa.
Dude.
And they said, we don't know what this is. We don't know what this does. Please take it with you, Ash. And they never paid off on that.
What?
They never, ever said
That's
what was.
so
they just, like,
messed
forgot about it eventually.
Are they ever in the games? The GS ball?
No!
How dare they?
Sleuth it up,
Oh,
Damiani!
no,
that
we got sluiced
sounds-
that hard.
Sleuth that up!
That sounds like some money in Pokemon Go waiting to happen.
Yes.
Get some GS balls.
I'd get in for a GS ball. And because, like, for a while, like, Ash would, like, look at the ball, like, I wonder what this is. End of the episode. And then just eventually just drop it off. Yeah. We didn't have any ideas, so it's gone.
I got it on my phone.
Oh, okay.
Bald Eagle calling. Here we
All right.
go. Here it comes.
Well, I
Whoa.
think it's cute.
Sounds meek.
Sounds like you're wiping a window.
Flipper.
Yeah, you're cleaning the floor.
Yeah.
That is terribly interesting, though. That's
It's
what
like
an
a small
actual eagle sounds like.
beach-bound bird.
For such a
Yeah.
lethal predator.
And so what's funny is...
There's no echo. You need an echo. Sure. You know, you need,
But like, where did our idea of an eagle cry come from?
The
Honestly,
movies.
I think it's like propaganda, right? That's our,
Yeah.
that's our
Wild
national
West
powerful
bird.
animal.
Sure.
Yeah,
John Wayne movie.
right.
Yeah, it's all just fake. Okay, there's that's a louder one.
Oh, yeah, it's like a nasty seagull.
It's
Yeah,
just
it
awful.
sounds
Stop
like
it.
a weird
That's
Wow.
unpleasant. That's unpleasant.
That is unpleasant. That's so
Great.
interesting. I really love that. Its huge mouth is almost 7 feet across. It has enough power to completely crush a car.
real.
real.
Kudos to
What
Assassin's
animal is
Creed because
Great
the
white
eagle
shark?
in Assassin's Creed does kind of sound like that.
Nice accuracy.
Great white.
Yeah. Yeah.
7 feet, though.
Sure.
Yeah, that's a Pokemon.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Hippowdon is the Pokemon.
I said it was a hippo. It's close enough.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. For reference, a real hippopotamus mouth is 2 feet across.
Yeah.
Here's the
okay.
thing.
It was
you
a
stupid
cross?
Pokédex.
It can only crush a motorcycle.
Like Hippowdon's mouth is not 7 feet across. You dumb Pokédex. Like, oh, there's just no rules. They just don't even look at an actual model of what Hippowdon
It's
looks
like
like.
they don't even care about their own universe.
Yeah, 7 feet, dudes. It's not a whale. Oh,
Yeah, that's massive.
that's so massive.
7 foot mouth.
Yeah.
Jared.
Things like the size of a semi truck or something.
They're just flying by the seat of their pants.
They don't
with
care,
some of
dude.
these. Yeah,
maybe
just,
they
the
meant,
GS ball's the last straw.
maybe they
They
meant
don't care.
maybe they meant the circumference of the whole mouth, like
it
around
says
the edges.
across. Okay, or maybe.
Just
sure.
benefit of the doubt.
Sure, like it's a curved line. I can buy
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I need Damiani to figure out this GS ball, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
please
don't forget.
please. Rather than physical battle, two males will solve conflicts by having a stink battle in which they waft nasty scents at each other.
real.
Real.
Super real.
Bugs?
That's the ring-tailed lemur.
Yeah.
Stink battles.
Stink battle.
And they're just knocking little stinky clouds at each other.
That's great.
I love that.
Well, I'm a little upset though because it's like who wins? Does the stinkiest person win or does the
Whoever can't
Yeah,
take
you,
Is
you
it who
stink
can't
it up
take it
until,
anymore?
Yeah, one leaves.
one's like
One of them's like, geez. I wonder
an
what
hour later like why did I
Nature's
leave?
so dumb.
Yeah.
I wonder what lemurs stink smells like.
Yeah, could we handle it?
Right.
Or,
Like
I
or it
doubt
could
it.
be like pleasant to us, like it could smell like honeysuckle, but they just hate it.
I want to stink battle a lemur.
Yeah.
I was like, bring it on, dude. Let's do this.
showdown.
You can win.
I
Let's
can
make
show
that
you some
happen.
stinks, dude.
You
Let's make
smell
that happen.
terrible, yeah.
We're in a new studio. It's a big occasion. It's a momentous thing. What better time than to play Pokemon or Real Animal?
Oh, this is the best game.
Okay.
A lot of good games. This is the best one.
This always comes to us from Tanner Methvin. Thank you, Tanner. Let's get into it. It inhales through its ear canals. Because of this system, it can cry continually without having to catch its breath.
Pokemon.
That's right. Do you know which one that is?
No.
Whismer. I was actually kind of imagining Whismer.
Is there a tactical strategy behind crying continuously?
No, because basically
That's why it couldn't have been a real animal. It's like,
have you
come
ever
on.
just wanted to cry more?
yeah, it's like these. There's just a drawing of like a Pokemon that's always like shouting, and so it's like there's a scientific reason it's always crying. Okay, here we go.
I have a strategy for this, but I feel like I shouldn't say it until the game
Save it
is
to the
over.
end because I'm
Okay,
actually curious.
yeah.
They have the densest fur in the world, sometimes with over 1 million individual hairs per square inch.
Real.
Real.
Yeah.
Yeah, otters.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. Who's counting a square inch with 1 million hairs in it?
There was a time before video
Zoologists.
games.
Yeah.
You might be able to. Yeah, you might be able to find a way
Arthur
to
Morgan
estimate
probably.
that.
Yeah. 1, 2.
I'll pick up tomorrow. Yeah, I guess you do a centimeter and then extrapolate from there, but that is crazy. I can't believe that's real. Okay. It is capable of delivering electric shocks from behind its eyes.
Real animal.
Pokemon.
Real animal.
Whoa.
It's Stargazer, a very scary looking fish.
Whoa.
I gotta Google that later.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Might as well be a
No,
Pokemon.
no details on how that helps it do what, but
Electric
see
shocks
it,
from
I
behind its
guess, or-
eyes?
Yeah,
It's
why?
It's probably like a deep sea creature, man.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Listen, if I'm down there, I'm already scared. You don't need electricity.
I'm with you, Ben.
Very true. Suction from its nostrils enables it to stick to cave walls during sleep. It leaves a heart-shaped mark behind.
This is a Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Yeah, and I think maybe you could guess.
I can visualize this Pokemon.
Drowsy?
Doesn't it have like a heart-shaped nose? Mm-hmm.
Because it leaves the heart-shaped nose
Yeah,
on it.
yeah,
'cause
but-
it's
Okay.
Is it? It's like kind of bat-like.
Woobat. Nice,
Yeah,
Ben.
okay.
Yeah,
Didn't remember the name.
Yeah, very nice. It can withstand cold of minus 150 degrees Fahrenheit.
I'm gonna say real.
That's it?
Yeah.
I'll go Pokemon. Why not?
Pokemon.
That's Pokemon.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. I have to assume minus 150 is impossible to survive in.
Sure.
I don't think so, but it's it's just a weird like.
Let me tell you about my trip.
Yeah.
Blood, were you in danger?
I am sad that's not backed up with a story, to be honest. When I lived in Alaska.
Well, no, like
I did negative
like,
200.
There's like the little water bears and things like that they talk about being able to survive in deep space. And
Gotcha,
I'd want
gotcha.
you to start that story with when I worked at Planet GameCube.
Snorunt is that Pokemon. For reference, polar bears live in temperatures of around. Oh, here we go. This was added to that. Polar bears negative 20 to negative 40. So 150 is absurd. If it digs at an incredible pace, it may snap off its spikes and claws that grow back in a day.
I'm gonna
day
say
Pokemon.
Yeah, it's Pokemon. It's an old one from Red and Blue. Digs.
Sandshrew.
Sandslash,
Okay.
Ben. You're killing this,
okay.
dude. You're doing great. It defends itself by launching hairs from its body towards its attackers. It has multiple types of hair to specialize for different predators.
Specialized hair seems Pokemon-y to me.
I'm gonna say
I'll go real.
Ben, you're gonna hate this one. That's real.
That's a spider, isn't it?
That's a tarantula.
No.
dude. How freaky is that? It's like
No, don't. Let's not do
Oh,
this.
okay, all right. Because it's like
With the other ones we can, but
multiple hairs, dude. Okay, all right.
it just gets worse.
Its pincers often fall off. The meat in its claws is nasty and stinking.
What?
Pokemon.
Wait, one more time.
Yeah, Pokemon. Yeah,
Okay.
nasty and stinking. That's
Yeah,
got to
what?
be a Pokedex. Crawdnot. So not Kingler. Crawdnot has the nasty, stinking meat. Kingler, go ahead and eat that. Their teeth make up more space in their head than their brain.
Real.
Yeah, real.
Pokemon.
It's real. What is this thing?
Is it a shark?
No.
Is it a cow?
Aardvark.
I'm going to give it to Ian because it's a horse.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think
okay.
cows have big brains. I think cows are pretty smart.
Okay.
Look at the big brain on cow.
Many people believe that deep in the forest where they live, there is a peaceful place where there is no war.
Pokemon.
Yes.
The forest where they live.
I feel like you're trolling me there.
It's like the first page of a children's book.
Yeah.
Tranquil is that's a bird.
Okay.
While hunting for worms, it will emit flatulence to draw them out from the underground to the surface.
Real.
Real.
Yeah. Why do you say real so confidently?
Just sounds like a weird thing animals would do.
What?
without maybe even
Can you
realizing
read
it's
the
doing it.
description one more time?
While hunting for worms, it will emit flatulence to draw them out from the underground to the surface. Let me ask you this. What continent do you think this thing lives in?
Australia.
Yes! It's a Bassian thrush.
Yeah, I never would have guessed that.
Sending
Don't
out
even know what that is.
that sweet flatulence. This one might be
Wait,
fun.
so
Go ahead, what's up?
Do researchers they gotta smell that for science?
They gotta smell it for science.
All right.
As you get the infrared, so you actually see
do you
it
actually think
travel
it
the
smells
heat.
so bad that it smokes them out? I bet that's the
No,
actual
I
thing.
think it's attracting them.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
The flatulence.
Yeah, what's that?
Why didn't we evolve that?
We don't hunt for worms. we're picking apples off the trees, man. We're not digging in the ground. We're eating berries and bananas. Come on, man.
We're gonna do one quick one. We'll save it for next week. My vow to you, audience. We'll do Pokemon or Animal next week.
You're gonna forget.
Highlight it.
I will not forget it. Because
Well, now that you said the title,
Detective
there's no way.
Pikachu is coming out, right? We'll do it
okay,
after the launch, but yeah, we'll do that. We'll do
gonna
that
miss
next
it.
week.
I won't be here next week.
Oh, Jones.
It's fine. It's okay.
No, we're doing it. We're doing
No,
it.
man, you have somebody else on. You have somebody else on.
No, we're doing it right now.
Yeah, you'll have Damiani on
It's like,
next time, probably.
Ed's on the panel or somebody.
Okay, all right. So this
Pokemon
is,
fan.
as always, from Tanner Methvin, in honor of Detective Pikachu. These are either a Pokédex entry or a description of a real animal.
Oh, jeez.
A host-parasite pair in which the parasite mushroom has taken over the host bug prefers damp places.
Pokedex?
Yeah, it's a Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're so direct, yeah.
Jones, you might
I
know this
wasn't
from
sure
Red
how
and
we
Blue.
were buzzing in on that one.
Do you remember this one?
that's
We had a great time
Parasect.
talking about. Yes, Jones. Yes, dude. That's
I
exactly
could
what it
picture
is.
it, but I couldn't remember the name.
I'm so happy I got it right.
Me too. They never truly sleep, only needing 8 minutes of rest every 12 hours.
That sounds
That's
like
a real
I would
animal.
say,
It's a
yeah,
hummingbird.
I go real.
Ants.
An ant.
Ants, yeah, man.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah. What a strange creature ants are. The organs which produce its electricity make up 80% of its body.
That's real.
Real.
Real, I guess? Yeah.
How are you saying that's real? The organs which produce its electricity
Yeah.
make up 80% of its body. What is that?
No, I'm going to say Pokemon. That sounds
like
goofy.
That sounds like an eel.
That's
Yeah,
an
it's
eel.
eel.
That's
Yeah.
an eel.
Or
It's
just
the skin. You're
Zapdos.
talking about the skin, right?
And lots of deep sea creatures. Well, the other thing too is we played this game enough that like I could tell you, electricity. Well, that can't be a real thing. That's got to be a
you're
Pokemon
working
because
backwards on
electricity.
these.
And
I
like,
thought
no,
it was Zapdos, dude.
Yeah, I know, man.
I fallen for it.
If its body gets too damp, it will die. So, in a process reminiscent of sweating, its eyes expel moisture.
Pokemon.
Okay, that's our only take. It is a Pokemon.
Yeah.
What Pokemon is that?
Bonsly.
What the hell is that?
Getting too
He's
damp that you die is called drowning.
the pre-evolution of Pseudo-Woodo.
Oh, what?
Oh.
What?
Weird.
Yeah, he's like a little potted plant, Jones.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Pokemon's out of control, man.
Too damp, it will die. It is out of control. It can expand
water in this.
the focus of its eyes, enabling it to see objects in the far distance as if it were using binoculars.
Real animal, owl.
Pokemon?
Pokemon.
That's a good guess. An owl. That's a Pokemon.
Huh.
Is it an owl Pokemon?
No, it's an alligator called Crocodile, who's really cool.
Dude, that sounds cool.
Yes.
I've never seen this guy before. Might
Expand
mean
the
to look
focus
him
of
up.
its eyes. Yeah, Crocodile, you'll have a good time looking up that
Cool.
big boy. Its tongue can accelerate to the speed of 60 miles per hour in 1/100th of a second.
That's a chameleon.
Oh my god.
It's a chameleon.
Rabbit. It's Yoshi.
Blood, how did you know?
Bloodworth knows weird facts.
This game's not fair when blood's on the table.
The tongue speed of a chameleon. You know,
Yeah.
nothing associated with the traits we commonly, understand and remember about chameleons. Specifically, tongue speed.
Wow.
Not a toad, not a frog.
Tongue speed.
Tongue speed. People have driven it almost to the point of extinction. In the evenings, it sings plaintively as it seeks what few others of its kind still remain.
That sounds Pokemon.
That's
Pokemon?
a very Pokemon description. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, that's a Pokemon.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like way too
'Cause, like,
specific and sad.
What I like about that one, it's the reverse
Horses,
psychology.
but in Mongolia.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. It's the reverse psychology, but it's like two on the nose. Yeah, Lapras. That's Lapras.
Aw.
I know, isn't that sad? The oil that seeps from its body is really smooth. For people troubled by bad skin, this oil is an effective treatment.
We'll go real animal.
Real?
That's a Pokemon. And it is so gross. Cinchino is like... I don't even know how to describe this animal. It is very hairy, but it's got like a big old hairy scarf, and it should not have oils. This thing should not have oils. Their fins have evolved into hand-like limbs that allow them to walk across the sea floor.
Pokemon.
Real.
Whoa, Pokemon.
That's real.
Whoa, what is it?
Blood, do you know what that is?
I can picture it, but I don't think I remember the name.
It's good. Well, I'll remember the name after this day. It's called a handfish.
Oh, yeah.
So if anyone asks you what fish walks around on its hands on the ocean floor, it is a handfish.
Great naming.
Can you imagine James Cameron with the lights just on the bottom? I think I see something.
That's a handfish.
See an Avatar 3.
Horrifying.
I'd swim right out, yeah. It stretches its saggy skin up to its neck to protect itself. The saggier their skin, the more respect they garner.
Pokemon.
Real animal.
That's a Pokemon.
Oh,
Respect.
So I don't know if either of you played Black and White. Who is this Pokemon?
I didn't play it. I don't know.
Ben's playing it, but I don't.
Necamon. I don't know.
Scraggy.
Scraggy. That's just like Scooby-Doo saying Shaggy.
Yeah.
Okay, Kyle. Scraggy. How many Pokemon end with Amon? Any?
I don't believe so, dude.
I don't
It's
think
the
so.
Digimon. The Digimon end with
Yeah,
Mon.
it's all
Agumon.
Digimon.
Yeah. Agumon is, in fact, a Digimon. But also not up to its skin. Every depiction of Scraggy, it's just picking it up over its belly button. Right. The gas from its rear end has the power to cause paralysis for up to 3 hours.
Pokemon.
real animal.
Pokemon.
That's a real animal.
Yes.
What is it?
Yes.
A beaded lacewing,
Excuse me, that's a
Whoa.
Really?
Pokemon.
but the rear end gas only works on termites.
Oh, come on.
Sure.
I'm
And
sorry.
you have to concentrate it, right? Like how would you ever?
Lacewing
How could
is-
you trace that?
They're usually like bright green with like see-through wings.
Ew. So it's a bug?
Yeah.
Yeah, no thanks.
Ew. It's like a moth. What is this thing? Do not Google. If it's not too late, do not Google beaded
Don't
lacewing.
Google.
I don't want to see that bug in its
Yeah,
gas.
close that.
Oh.
Get it out of here.
And so what? It's just like tooting to paralyze a bunch of termites. So oh, come on, dude. All right, so that's it's a special week. This is the launch week of a new Pokemon game. And for this podcast, that means we must play real animal or Pokemon.
Excellent.
Tanner Methvin has sent us a new list. I did not have time or internet to randomize these, so this will be in Tanner's order. Here we go. And this, to everyone at home, it's a very simple game. We're going to read a fact, and that is either a fact about a Pokemon in the Pokédex, or that is a fact about a real-life animal. Because the tips of its fangs are forked back like barbed fishhooks, they become impossible to remove when they have sunk in.
Real.
That's a Pokemon.
Damn.
Croconaw.
Wow.
TikTok. TikTok's middle form.
Oh.
Are those like back teeth? Those don't look that.
Gives me
hooked.
anxiety.
The tips of
but
its fangs?
interesting.
No.
This is gonna be
That's
so-
the
But
thing.
that is a very croc.
That's the thing about Pokedex
gonna be so
entries is like they're
hard.
never accurate, Jones.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a-
It's another world.
yeah, they'll just write things in the Pokedex entries that are not at all demonstrated on the actual Pokemon themselves. If it's behind a slow swimmer, it will nudge the creature in front as a courtesy before passing it, even if they're passing a deadly predator.
Real.
Pokemon.
Real.
What is that real animal?
I don't know.
Think of it just a big dumb sea creature.
Duck-billed
Manatee.
platypus.
It's a manatee.
Oh.
Manatee.
Yeah, manatee, you're asking for it. You're asking to get endangered if you do stuff like that. It has extendable claws under its hands, which it will puncture through its own skin as a defense.
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
It's a real life animal.
Cool. A Wolverine.
Wolverine frog.
Just like Wolverine the X-Man.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I guess we all need to Google Wolverine frogs and adopt one.
We should be embarrassed.
Yeah, we should be embarrassed. Yeah, if you sell Wolverine frogs at your pet store, let us know. I'd like to have a few. Like, I bet it's painful though. Just a shink.
Or it has like no nerve endings there.
Yeah, maybe there's no nerve endings in their
evolved and had no nerve
hand
endings.
skin. It
No,
even
is
says
that
hand
like
skin.
like a breeder of that or whatever has them? Did they play like the X-Men theme over in that little corner of their shop?
Yeah.
Oh, nasty.
Will
They're
they
like hairy. They're
Oh
hairy.
no,
Hairy
hairy
frogs.
frogs. No hairy frogs.
They have
Hair
hairy
frog.
like hindquarters.
No.
Jones, will they spoil the moment in the trailer when Wolverine slices Captain America's shield?
Will they spoil it? Simple question,
Simple
Jones.
question. Will that moment be
I don't even know
spoiled?
what movie he's talking
This
about.
is
Like,
when
what?
the X-Men enter the MCU. Will they spoil that in the
So
trailer?
Cap is in this movie now? Like what?
His shield. Wolverine's claws versus the shield.
None of this.
I
is
think they
happening.
lose.
This moment's not
I think they
happening.
lose.
This trailer's not happening. This scene doesn't exist.
Is vibranium stronger than
I mean, I
adamantium?
hate to say this, but like you
Or what's
know,
it called?
Thanos already broke the shield, so like that's anticlimactic, Huber. You gotta go bigger than that.
Thoughtful answer. I'll take it.
When spotted, it escapes by furiously boring into the ground with its
Pokemon.
tail. That is a Pokemon. Any guess?
Dig
Doug
Trio. Diglett.
It said a tail, so no.
It's,
no.
a, it's a Pokemon with it's a little tail. It's got a little drill at the end of its
Raichu.
tail.
Dunsparce?
Yes, Jonesy.
Hey, Dunsparce.
Yes. The heat generated by a single punch is nearly as hot as the surface of
This
the
is
sun.
Pokemon.
That's Pokemon.
Incineroar.
It's got to be real.
It's real. We got tricked. It's real.
Incineroar.
'Cause
That's real.
It's hot as the surface of the sun.
Of the s-
Yes.
Who's this?
you sneeze faster than a hurricane.
Mantis shrimp.
Yo.
Yeah, because it's so fast. That's right. No, mantis shrimp are creepy,
Oh,
dude.
this was
Really?
on the
Yeah.
the
You can't if you like
Our
you cannot
Blue
see
Planet.
it. You can't
Blue
see it
Planet
move.
2.
Like it just
Will it
yes,
kill me?
dude.
it can crack.
It's in Blue Planet
something.
2.
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah.
Yeah, now I remember this. It did like insane things. It was taking on all like these hard
There are some
things. and
shrimp
going-
in this world, Huber.
It was wrecking shit.
So like if I tried to pet it, it can like blow my hand up.
Like you don't go near it.
Cool.
It's bad.
Cool.
In bad time.
Man, this thing is crazy looking.
Yeah,
Awesome.
it's like a boxer thing. It's like no, it's nasty.
Sick. It
It like goes
gnaws
like
on anything with its tough fangs. It can even topple. It can even topple
it's a
concrete.
topple Pokemon.
Yep. It can even topple concrete buildings by gnawing on them.
Oh come on.
Which
got the
Pokemon is that?
Pokemon.
Which Pokemon is that? What
can
Pokemon
topple
likes? What
buildings.
Pokemon can topple buildings by
the
gnawing?
Dreamer,
Guzzlord.
the Guzzlord, yeah.
Guzzlord.
No, gnawing. Guzzlord does guzzles. He does not
Yeah,
gnaw.
he guzzles. He's a guzzler.
Eradicate.
Not
Eradicate.
Eradicate's a gnar.
How tall
on
is
concrete.
Eradicate?
No, that's the thing. None of the Pokédex entries are true. None of these are true facts about these Pokemon. They're just weird things that children come up with and fill in the Pokédex
It's like Mad
with.
Libs.
Yes. They're so often just completely unrealistic. Sorry, number 7. Rather than hunt for food on its own, it will find an unsuspecting fish and replace the fish's tongue with itself.
Real.
That's real, man. I've seen this thing.
That's gross.
You got to see this thing on Reddit. This is a real thing.
Neil.
Simothoa exigua is a parasitic crustacean, and it does.
Oh, crustacean.
Cool.
Yes,
Wow,
it just
cool.
like lives as a fish's tongue for the rest of its
It's
life.
like, I'm gonna be in your tongue,
A
stealing your
xenomorph.
food.
Yes.
Yeah, xenomorph.
Excuse me, sir,
Yo,
what?
A xenomorph.
It's a tongue hunt.
who knows that like crunchy shell on your tongue? What is this?
Usually docile, but if disturbed while sipping honey, it chases off the intruder with
Winnie
its
the Pooh?
horn. Jones knows this one. That's too easy.
I know what it's with the horns, but I don't know the name. I forgot the name of the Pokemon.
Ooh, okay. So somebody's got a chance at a steal here.
No
Horntar.
idea.
It's Horntar. Yep.
Really?
No. Good name though. Heracross is the name of that Pokemon.
Really good fake name.
I gotta catch a Horntar.
Yeah.
Don't be such a Horntar. Okay, an incredibly complex organism. It has
too.
3 hearts and 9 brains.
Real.
Real.
That's real. What kind of creature is that? 3 hearts and 9
Squid
brains.
of some kind?
It's an octopus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Giant Pacific octopus. 3 hearts,
Octopi are great, dude.
9 brains.
They're wild.
Yeah.
man.
Especially when
They're
they
all
fall from the
psychic.
sky.
Hey,
Yeah, they're all psychic. You're actually
Lacking
kind of close with Mewtwo.
in defenses. Is this a BBT spoiler? Lacking in defenses. It keeps watch for attackers by closing just one eye and putting half of its brain to sleep.
Boring.
Real.
It's real. What is that?
That sounded like a weird Pokemon entry. You know, that didn't sound like that would factor into like abilities
exciting
and
this thing is?
evolution
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
stuff. Like,
What
that
kind of
sounds-
animal does
That's
it?
like National
Snake?
Geographic
Is it a
style.
fish?
It's a duck.
Yo!
Yeah.
Goose?
Ducks sleep with one eye open.
Just a normal
because of
ass
geese.
duck?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It has
Turning your brain off.
ducks are pretty cool, man. Ducks.
Sure.
There's a lot of we could do 10 facts about ducks.
They don't wear pants. They're awesome.
It has an internal organ that senses the Earth's rotation.
Pokemon.
That is a Pokemon. What Pokemon is this?
Gyrodar.
Surfetch.
Magnemite.
Gyrodar, dude.
Now, Jones, I don't know if you've been sensing a pattern here. You've captured all the Pokemon.
I was gonna say this is just an elaborate setup to embarrass me because I remember the names of my Pokemon, but not the actual names of the Pokemon.
Okay, so
themselves,
knowing
or vice
this,
versa.
knowing that you have captured this Pokemon,
just
and
let
that
me-
it's one of
just
your
let me be.
Hoothoot.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's almost always Huber.
That is not how you pronounce it.
Hoothoot has an internal organ that senses the Earth's rotation, and I bet real owls do too, right? Like, how do you come up with that fact? So let me
They
know.
all don't all avian creatures have like something with like
Circadian rhythm.
well
They have that
yeah.
cochlear thing where they have for balance.
like the magnetic field of the Earth.
Yeah,
It's how
yeah.
they judge. Yeah. So it's something based on that.
But why didn't they just fly the ring to Mount Doom?
The Eagles.
Let's talk about this.
Fools.
You should be embarrassed.
Why didn't they just fly it?
the ring would corrupt them and turn them into.
no.
No,
The
because the
Eagles are
Eagles don't.
proud.
The Eagles won't just do anything for
proud.
anyone. Yes.
Yeah, they're
You
like
have to earn the respect of the
yeah,
Eagles.
they're above things like the ring of
Yes.
power and the 3 and the 5 and the 9. They don't care about that.
Look,
stuff.
it makes a lot of sense for there to be giant flying eagles in this world. It makes. If you read the books,
That's your argument, bro?
it's well seeded.
They're summoned by moths.
Yes. If you read the books, it makes a lot of sense. In cold, Jones, you should be embarrassed for reading those books.
We can't talk about this. We're clearly not going to.
We're going to.
You're
all
all
right.
scared.
All
You're all
right.
scared.
No, tell me, Jones. What's
Because
your
you
take?
see them coming. The whole point of him going into Mordor is that he doesn't expect Frodo, he doesn't expect Sam.
Uh-huh.
You can't just rush. That's why, like, they rush the gate to pull his attention away from Mount Doom.
Yeah.
Because he's attracted to loud noise. He's constantly looking through Middle Earth. Where are they coming? And these giant eagles are like, here we come. He's like, oh, take those eagles out. And then, oops, that was our big chance.
A salient point.
They finally
case.
come in when it's over.
Fair case.
I'm on his
He
I'm
finally
on
win. They
his
finally win the
side.
battle, and the eagles are like, okay, now we'll go into
I'm on his
Mordor.
side.
But, like, we're not gonna go in.
You made me an Eagles guy.
There's this giant laser tower and like all these orcs with bows and arrows. And,
Jones, you legit made me an Eagles guy.
yes.
Good work, dude.
Don's happy.
Why when Aragorn got the ghost army, he wouldn't just like tell them to go to Frodo and take the ring and dump it in there?
Why
the
he
deal
would
had already
do
been
that?
made.
What like say he should have made the deal like regain your honor, just go take the ring into Mount
'Cause
Frodo, destroy
Aragorn's
it.
a good
They
guy.
know where Frodo was.
Just they can go, they're ghosts. Go track him down. These are
Ghosts don't have
powers.
magic. They do not have magic tracking powers.
Track him down.
I love the ghosts like eating
Why
the
didn't you
elephant,
fight-
like in the background. Like when they win, you just see the ghosts like they just like knock an elephant over.
Also, I
Elephant.
don't trust a single ghost with a ring. Those ghosts are going to put the ring on.
They can't.
But then it makes them alive. Because it makes you invisible and makes you like a ring wraith or
Worse
whatever.
than
Yeah.
Now you become alive.
Yeah. I don't trust the ghost with her. Don't touch that ring, ghosts.
Yo, Shadow of War 3 launch title. What do you guys think?
Easily.
Next gen launch title?
Yes.
Shadow of
Jones?
Mordor?
Coming to Stadia when?
And I will be so
Shadow of War?
excited. I will be
Number
so
3?
excited for more mining of the Lord of the Rings material.
That is a game that's coming. Yeah.
It is, dude. It sucks.
It's gonna launch alongside the Amazon
Especially
show.
with that
Yeah.
coming
Yes.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. There's
My-
just
It'll tie into
the
that.
second age.
My friend the other night, no joke, like 2 nights ago, admitted to me with shame that he was like, last night I spent like 6 hours playing Shadow of War. And he was so ashamed.
You should
hooks
be
you, man.
embarrassed.
Yeah,
It's
just like
it's
a
okay,
game.
dude. It's okay.
It's
Hooks.
another that breakpoint situation. Man.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter if these games are good or not. That's
Doesn't
not the
matter.
point.
And what the thing is, Shadow of War is a good video game. You know what I mean? Like, I feel no problems just putting the word good on it.
I agree. Swimming. I'm swimming in it.
Yeah.
Good/silly.
Yeah.
I'm swimming big time.
In cold temperatures, it will switch from breathing through its mouth to breathing through its rear end, saving oxygen.
Pokemon. Ooh, oxygen though.
Oh
Real?
no.
I stick with Pokemon, but
Snorlax.
That's a real animal.
okay.
And actually, I changed this entry. It is actually, it will switch from breathing through its mouth to breathing through its butt. But I thought there's no way the word butt is in
Yeah,
a
they never
Pokedex
say
entry. So
butt.
I did that edit there. The painted turtle breathes through its butt.
Good for it.
Classic.
Yeah.
For the painted turtle.
Yeah, you little creep. Just imagine a turtle smiling as it breathes through its butt.
The painted turtle is like a PSVR exclusive.
Why is that is so accurate, dude?
And you know who's gonna narrate it?
I don't know if I've ever got Kyle that hard, man.
It was such a weird feeling. It was a weird feeling, man.
Wasn't that an X-19?
The painted turtle, dude. Just to be clear, we will be doing Love and Respect next week because you're paying for it. Well, the $5 patrons are paying for it. But I definitely had to get this in last time. We have a panel, a game that we must play. Pokemon or Real Animal?
Yes.
This, of course, comes from Tanner Methvin. Here we go. Despite having gills, they can't live in water nor in dry areas. However, they do live. Wherever they do live has to be damp.
Real.
Wherever they do live has to be damp.
Yeah, I'll go real.
It's probably a mud puppy or something.
It is real. It's called a pill bug.
Oh, yeah. They have
Caught
gills?
one of those in Animal
Yeah.
Crossing.
Oh, gross, Jones.
Those live
big are
up
they?
in Wisconsin. I've seen
Gross.
The little guy.
Yeah.
They pop out of the rocks.
just
when you
little
smack
bugs.
You ever play with those when you were a little kid?
tiny little bugs. I don't think those are out here. Oh, no, he's not from here.
Yeah, Bloodworth is from a damp area.
Well,
Yeah.
they're in Wisconsin, too.
Okay, cool. No.
This reminds me of Better Call Saul, Dustin.
What part?
Caught in a prairie dog trap. They're just like weird animals I've never heard of.
I
You
get
never heard of a
it.
prairie dog?
I 100% get it.
It's like a meerkat.
Yeah, I'd never heard that.
But
Prairie
like,
dog.
it's the kind of thing you would. There's no writer who's capable of thinking of lines like that without consulting somebody.
yeah, like where did you pull that from?
Exactly. All right.
Don't
It's-
you remember in the movie Rat Race when she says she's prairie dogging it?
Prairie. Oh, I heard
I
that.
feel like
that
you've heard of
expression
prairie
actually.
dogs like
Yes.
all throughout westerns and stuff.
Yes, true. I have heard that expression. I guess I was just turned off because it was an actual animal rather than an expression.
I think at the beginning
Right.
of Indiana Jones 4, that's a prairie dog.
It's a prairie dog.
The joke.
A CG
where it
prairie
comes
dog.
up out of the little. It's not a mountain this time. It's a pile of dirt, which is a good allegory for the movie. Anyway,
Yeah.
moving on.
There's that part of The Mask where Shrek says that he's got a turtle head popping out. Is that the same thing?
Yeah.
Okay. It shakes its head back to front, causing its antennae. Is that how you pronounce multiple of antennae? Okay. To hit each other and sound like a xylophone.
That is
Pokemon.
That's a Pokemon.
That's a Pokemon.
That's a Pokemon. That's
Ah.
Cricketot.
Cricketot.
Bad Pokemon. Do not like Cricketot.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No way any antennae are making noises like that.
Most insects rub their legs together to make
Oh, that's how you make the
Yeah.
his legs. Got it.
Yeah.
When scared, it cries. Its tears pack the chemical punch of 100 onions.
That's a Pokemon.
Too easy.
No, that's
Yeah.
real. Oh.
What? It's Pokemon.
Oh, man, I was hoping it was real.
Chemical punch of 100 onions. What are you two thinking of?
Yeah.
Like a little snail that's defense mechanism is like it gets
There's a lot of
sad.
insects with chemical things
I
going on.
I can't imagine reading that in like a National Geographic.
Yeah. The
Chemical
chemical
punch of
punch.
100 onions.
Sobble, the new Pokemon who only cries.
Oh, got it.
As it digs, it swallows sand and stores it in its neck pouch. The pouch can hold more than 17 pounds of sand.
Real.
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Judging by
17
Kyle's face, that's
pounds?
a,
17 pounds.
that's a
17
real.
That sounds like a Pokemon.
It's a Pokemon. Silicobra.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a new
Yeah,
one.
17 pounds is too much.
That's yeah, it's too much. It is believed to be the first creature domesticated by man.
I mean,
That's a
real.
dog.
Real life.
Hey, real, yeah.
This is probably a trick, though. Since
So here's the thing: it is
Sure.
real, but it's not dog.
Pig?
Good guess.
Sheep.
ox, mule.
Sheep's
Bird?
a great guess.
A bird.
Well, it's got to be way back.
Horse.
Prairie dog.
Don't tell us.
Goat.
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 Yeah.
Black Phillip.
Circling right around it, missed it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we said everything goat like.
I would never have landed on goat. I never would have landed on goat.
It'll make so much sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does make sense.
You'll find an eye at the tip of each of its legs.
I hope that's a
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Oh, that's real.
What is it?
Is it like a starfish or a sea urchin or something?
It's a starfish.
Starfish, dude. Blood. Yeah.
Bloodworth.
Why do they have?
Friend of the seas, Daniel.
I can tell you what.
Aquaman over here.
I don't want to look at a starfish ever again.
Hey, wait, are starfish? Can they like? You can cut them and they just become two
Yeah.
starfish. What's that called? It's not osmosis. Well, sort of is.
A regeneration?
Yeah,
That might
yeah.
be not entirely it.
Ouroboros.
It's called
Ouroboros.
That's like the whole. It's like Ang Lee's Hulk. That's like what that was all about.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's what he based it on.
Dude, Ang Lee's Hulk shout out.
Lures
weird
prey.
movie.
That's a bad movie.
Weird.
Lures prey with the sweet aroma of honey. Swallowed whole, the prey is melted in a day, bones and all.
It's a
Whoa.
Venus flytrap, probably.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that
say
sounds real.
Pokemon.
That sounds like
Or a
some kind of
pitcher
pitcher
plant.
plant or something.
Yeah.
Please be real.
Here's what I love about that, is that's the real thing this is based off of. That's a Pokemon, Victreebel.
Oh, but
Got
that's
it. Yep.
it's a pitcher plant.
Victory Bell, savage.
Yeah, sweet smell of honey, swallows the prey whole. Within a day, their bones are melted.
Maybe it's too
Bones
powerful
are
there.
A little
Yeah,
too
within a
powerful
day,
for
yeah.
real
Yeah.
life, yeah.
But yeah, that's a Pokemon. Okay. Its body sweats a pink fluid which acts as a moisturizer and antibiotic. The exact chemical properties of this blood sweat is still unknown.
Real.
Blood sweat.
That's real. What is it?
It's like a toad or something.
I don't remember.
It's
what it is.
Lashif from Casino Royale.
Hippopotamus?
Yes!
Hippopotamus, dude.
You doing the blood sweat?
Yes!
Friend of
That
all
was in
these.
Wild Streams.
Yes, yeah. I learned about blood sweat because I was
Yep.
making a hippo.
I remember this.
Oh my god.
So
Blood
gross.
sweat.
The exact chemical properties of the blood sweat still unknown.
How is that possible? Go test the damn blood sweat, you scientists.
It's like,
They did. They ran it and
well, hippos
I mean,
are
all the
dangerous.
machines.
Yeah, hippos kill hundreds
Can't
of
get
people
near
every
those
year.
things.
yeah. When it eats, its eyes move to its mouth to help push the food down its throat.
Real.
I could.
Ooh.
That's like some kind of amphibian or a fish or something, maybe.
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Ian, you're so close. What is this?
Gina Davis in Beetlejuice.
Yeah, it's a frog.
Beetlejuice.
Frogs do that.
It's a frog?
Yeah.
Frogs do
Because
that.
I remember seeing frogs
Huh.
eat, and their little eyes go blip when they swallow, and I never
That's cool.
thought about it. That's cool.
What
Frogs
a weird
are
way to
great.
evolve, right?
Yeah, dude. Who thinks of that?
Just like, oh, my eyes would help with this. It's just like,
Dude, have you caught this weird, like, barrelhead fish or
Yeah.
whatever in Animal
Yeah.
Crossing?
Yeah.
I looked that thing up. That is creepy.
There's some nasty
Did you see what
looking-
Blathers had to say about it? Why they have a
my
see-through
God.
forehead? According
are
to
you
Blathers.
reading
Yeah.
everything Blathers has to tell you?
No,
I read
just
this
caught
one
that
because the fish was so weird.
All right.
But yeah, I looked up the National Geographic video that talked about it too. But yeah, it's like, yeah, their entire like head is transparent. Their eyes are inside their head.
So they can look up through their own head
Yeah,
for
and see.
predators.
Yeah.
Cool.
I know.
Yeah.
So the Blathers also thought it was cool.
I get it. I
Have
get
you
why
ever
you'd listen to
seen-
Blathers.
Have you ever seen cave fish in real life, boss?
Yeah, yeah.
Where they're like, they have
In real
no
life?
pigment because light never touches them, so they just never bothered.
And they don't have eyes anymore.
Yeah, and they don't have eyes. They don't have eyes, and they're just
These eyes.
see-through because they don't need melatonin or whatever to protect them from the sun or whatever.
Yeah.
It's cool.
They're just completely transparent.
Cavefish.
I mean,
Translucent,
until
I guess,
the
translucent.
insides, yeah, you can see right into their insides.
Wow.
They're neat. They're like foggy white, sort of gray.
It mixes dirt with the saliva in its mouth to form a special kind of mud.
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
It sounds like a wasp.
It could be
Pokemon.
both,
Okay.
yeah.
Mudsdale.
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 I've been there.
Yeah. It's a nice place. It remains asleep from birth to death as a
Snorlax.
result of the sedative properties of the leaves that form its diet.
Real. Something that's just asleep its entire life.
I'm saying Pokemon, but
Nah, real.
Yeah, this one's tricky.
How's it eating if it's asleep the whole time?
Yeah, how you
Right.
fighting if it's asleep? How you put something asleep in Pokemon if it's already asleep?
It's got to be.
What's the battle strategy there? I got him. Didn't think of that one, did you, Bossman?
It's a Pokemon. Komala. Kamala's the koala who is always asleep.
I was gonna say it sounds. For some reason, I was thinking of a koala.
So,
Just 'cause
John,
of
there's
the-
some
Yeah.
there's some moves you can do while you're sleeping.
Yeah. He's just always the Pokemon. Just comes out. Okay.
From birth to death.
I have
So-
more to learn.
I guess when the new one is born, as it hatches out of the egg, your responsibility as a trainer is to stuff the leaves into its mouth so that it falls asleep.
And then palpate its throat to go down.
It's how we care for our Pokemon. All right, last one.
That's messed up.
They have been seen exploding if they are unable to pass gas after eating bad food.
It's real.
Humans.
Real.
Humans, stop that.
Seagulls, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bolson pupfish.
Whoa.
Oh.
The heck?
Cool
Just-
it, bowls and
They're also known as Mexican fish. Yeah, they just kind of.
Just explode.
I bet that is so painful too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, for leading up to it?
Even
My
with
God.
fish nerves, I'm like, don't do that, dude. All right, okay. We gotta wrap up this podcast.
What do you mean you let him out? Turned out to be a koala.